I'm going to be modeling this judge's gavel in Blender using sort of a point-by-point vertex pulling technique. And I'm going to then use the screw modifier and subdivision surfaces. And it's going to be really, really easy. All right, this is not a tutorial per se. I'm not particularly proficient in Blender. This is just for fun and enjoyment for anybody who is sort of starting out and wants to make something that's kind of cool and really easy to do. So over here in Blender, I've got a background image that I found on the internet here, and I'm going to use this to model this part, and then I'm going to model this part, and I'm just going to extend it a little bit and make it up, and then I'll use another image for that wooden thing that the gavel hits. All right, so here we go. I'm going to bring in a plane, RX90, and go into edit mode and Alt M to collapse the vertices in the center. Pull this right up to the top there. And let's zoom in on that. We are not going for anything particularly accurate. We're just going to have some fun. All right, so I've got my vertex selected there in edit mode. I'm going to hit E to extrude and accept that, and G to move that vertex. And I'm going to just keep going E and G as I trace the outside of this image. And certainly you could use cylinder for this, but I find this a lot more fun, and I really do enjoy using this technique. You get some pretty good results. Now I think I want to backtrack a little bit now that I think there's an indentation there. So I think I'll go in like that, and I'll come out a little bit. Doesn't have to look, exactly like the diagram. Just, we just want it to look like some kind of gavel. So I'll come down to here, come in, and then I'm going to go E, G, Z. Come on down. We'll go here, and then I'll just continue to go around this thing, roughly following the shape. I can't exactly see all these curves, so I'm just going to make some of it up just for the fun of it. Actually, I could have, now that I think of it, this won't be exactly the same. What I could do, I kind of feel like doing it this way. I'm going to grab these 2 points for this, where this gold part is. I'm going to hit W and hit subdivide. All right, and I'm going to box select the rest of these points and delete them. I'm going to bring this point just to make it easier to work with. I don't know that I need to do this actually, but I'm going to do it anyhow. I'm going to bring this back to the 0 position on X. I'm going to keep that point and shift select the other point, and to open up the side panel, and select 0 for the X, so they're both zeroed out. And this is my profile. Now, here's the fun part. Screw modifier, Y-axis, subdivision surface. I'm not sure if this needs to be above or not. Doesn't really matter. And I don't want that, whoops, I do want that one on. I don't need that on right now. What I do want to do is I want to go into this. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and apply the screw modifier to that, and come into this, and I'm going to Shift D to duplicate it, rotate Z 180. Did I do that right? Is that what I wanted? No. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I rotating around? X. Rotate X 180. That's better. Move this down a bit. Let's have a look here. Okay, so I've got a poly there. I could get rid of all those polys, I guess. So come C. No, that's not what I want. Oh, I could probably just get rid of that vertex. I know there's probably a bunch of them, eh? Is there a bunch of them? Yeah. Okay. So just I'm going to get rid of those faces. And I'm going to do the same on this one here. Oh. Get rid of those faces. That's better. There we go. And it's all part of the same object, right? So, yeah, I'm just doing half the work. And I don't care if it's exactly the same size as my image. I'm not worried about that one bit. Okay, I'm going to select that edge and shift select that edge. And I will do Control E, bridge edge loops. There we go, done. Okay, so that's going to be that part of the model. I can go ahead and apply that. It's already smooth. Okay, so I'm going to hide that for now, and I am going to continue with this part. I'm going to orient the image though differently. So let's try, if I make this 90, yeah, that's basically what I want to do. And move this to it's roughly centered. Okay. It's minus 1.2. Which way is that going? That's not the right thing I want. Minus 1.04. Nah. All right, never mind. All right. Sorry about this. Last one, okay? Minus 1.05. I'm leaving it there. Okay, good enough. Shift A, plane, rotate X 90, edit mode, Alt M at the center. Let's go right up to here. I'll do a little bit of this weird stuff where it would be glued on or something, just so I have something to attach. I mean, alternatively, I could just do this and extrude a little piece, but I don't care. I'm just gonna push it in to that main body of the gavel anyhow. So we'll just do something like that. All right, that's nothingness. And just to show you, I can move pretty darn quick here. We'll just start widening it up a little bit. And I'm just going to start rounding it now. Now let's just bring it back. Good enough. So I've got that point selected. Come back up to the top. Side panel. Zero them out on the x-axis. All right. Screw modifier on the y. Subdivision surface of 2. And if I leave that off for the moment, oh, not that one again. Looks okay. Sometimes there's a bit of a point on the end. It's really so small, it's not going to be noticeable. So I'm just going to accept the screw modifier. And let's bring back the other guy. And okay, what's going on here? Let's just have a look. I guess I got a light here. Move that out to there. There we go. Oh, geez, what's going on? Okay, so I'm going to take this. Did I apply that? I already applied that, so I'm going to apply this one as well. Rotate Y90. There we go. There's taking shape. Okay, at that point, let's hide both of these, and I'm going to use another image. This one here. I'll just go like that. Good enough. Okay. Okay, Shift A, plane, rotate X90. This part might be easier to do with a cylinder, but I just really enjoy doing it this way, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So here we go. EG. 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 All the way around the side. Straight down, sort of, there. Around it a bit. One more, and then back. First and last point. 0 amount on the X. Screw modifier. Subdivision surface. I keep hiding that one. It looks good. Accept and accept. Alt H. That is all there is to it. Okay, so now I should have some lights here. Let's scale this down. Let's see how it looks through the camera, like that. Okay, we'll go ahead and do some materials that I should already have. I believe it's not black, but that's the color it says. And we'll take this and this, and I'm going to come in here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that in the camera view. Oh well. I'm going to select all these faces here. I'll get that one too and that one. We'll try that. See how that is. Let's have a quick look at this and see if we're set up in a reasonable location. Looks like a little bit of a point there. Could have been something I maybe should have looked into a bit earlier, but I could just move the model and do it like that. All right, so that's basically how to do this, and it comes out looking pretty nice. Let's see what my render settings are like. Maybe I'll render it a little quicker, not too crazy, so won't make it too big. Let's give it a try. So I didn't have to mess around with cylinders or anything like that. Admittedly, my edge here is not that well defined. I could certainly go into that and sharpen it up, or it could be just the lighting. It looks a little sharper over here, but I mean, you can still edit this stuff before you apply the screw modifier, or before at least the subdivision surface. You can certainly modify it, and but it's just a quick and easy technique. Doesn't look like I'm quite on the ground yet. To get a pretty complex shape, I really only just modeled one side of half of this and then duplicated it. I'll try another angle after this. I won't render the whole thing. I mean, that's basically though what it's going to look like. Okay. Let's just have a look like this. Okay, I know you've seen it, but actually I think what I'll do is let's come back to this for a second here. Yeah, I guess, well, maybe it was pretty close to being on the ground. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. That's the technique. Okay. So, thanks for watching.